how do you know when it's time to quit? Time to end something. And I don't even like to say the word quit because you are not failing. I don't feel like I'm failing. I feel like you are looking at what's in alignment with you right now and whether or not you want to continue on this or not. And I look at everything as a learning experience. And so for me, walking away from this channel is really a way for me to apply everything that I've learned over the last 5 years into a more strategic plan and using it in a more strategic way. It's also a way for me to go through this journey with some of my business clients that I've suggested, hey, start a YouTube channel. Hey, start a YouTube channel. So I know it's daunting and I know that it might be hard to do. And for those of you that are out there wondering if you should rebrand your YouTube channel or if you should restart, there's a little bit in this video for you as well, because I went through that. I was trying to figure out, should I rebrand? Should I restart? I've got 203 videos. I've got almost 20,000 subscribers. Should I really just throw all of that away and then start over? To be honest, I have mulled over this decision for probably 6 months to a year. And I got to the 6-month mark, guys, and I had to make a decision. And that decision is actually making me even more excited about doing it, about stopping and quitting and starting over and restarting. And so I've started a new YouTube channel, and it's still Ashlee Tate. You can still find me with the same name. But I'm gonna be doing some different stuff over there, and I will be more focused on entrepreneurship and all of the aspects that go along with entrepreneurship, because there are so many. So my first mistake when I started my first channel, and one I don't want you to make if you do decide to start, is going into it without a plan. Going into any sort of content creation without having a plan of where you're gonna start, where you'd like to go, and how you plan on getting there. Those are all critical pieces of doing the work. We want to create that plan before you even get started. And that's one of the things I didn't do. I just threw up a video 5 years ago, a few videos, and I had videos on there from all different types of things. And I think I also did one of the worst things you could do when I was having no strategy. I would sometimes take down those videos because then they didn't apply to the current videos I was making. I was a hot mess. Yeah, it was just a hot mess. And then I tried to work through that, but I think I had really damaged what I was doing on the algorithm. Like, I didn't know what exactly I was doing, and that was okay. I was still willing to keep going, and some of my videos still did really well and some didn't. But over the past 2 years, I've kind of noticed that I damaged my channel somehow, and I can't seem to figure it out. So I just decided, you know what? It's been 6 months. I gave it a good try, and now we're gonna move on. So it's a restart for me. I'm gonna restart a new channel, and we're gonna keep moving, and I hope some of you will come over there. I'll have some good information for you. The second thing is, I think I niched down too far. So I really wanna focus on encouraging you to find a vein rather than a niche. Find what you enjoy talking about from a broader perspective. And as you're making those first videos, do something in all of those videos. And then as you create that, keep building on each of those pillars of content instead of niching down into one specific type of content. And I think that's where I went wrong on it, honestly. So I don't want you to do that. So that's my second tip that I want to leave you with. And then the third tip is, you really do have to fully enjoy the process of creating content. And what that means is thinking about the full idea, thinking about what you want to say in the idea, coming up with a great thumbnail, coming up with all of the pieces that make a good YouTube video. And yes, you have to do that every single week. And it does become like a second job. And so I would not tell you to do anything that you're not going to enjoy. So if you can't add this into your current business, or you can't add this into your current lifestyle and you don't like to do it, there are 2 ways that you can make this happen. You can either pay for it or you can spend more time on it. So you only have those 2 options because they still have to get done, right? Like, everything still needs to get done. So I've been really taking the time to just enjoy the process of sitting down, writing out what I want to say, writing out the script, then taking the time to create the thumbnails, which I don't like to do, but creating the time to create those thumbnails that are going to be clickable and interesting. That's my last big tip, is like really to just enjoy the process and to always be evaluating, no matter how well you're doing on anything, always be evaluating, is this what I want to continue doing? And is this something that I'm excited about doing every time I come to start doing it or whatever? Before I started making some of those last videos, I was kind of feeling drained from them, and I don't like to feel that way in anything that I'm doing. And I try to really stay in tune with that. And I think it's extremely important to figure out, okay, I've been doing this, I'm putting in the work, but I'm still really not feeling it, right? Like I'm feeling drained. I'm not getting energy from it. I'm feeling depleted after it. And for some of us, because YouTube and creating content is kind of a extroverted, it does require you to be a little extroverted for that time. Some of you may feel that way anyway, no matter what kind of content you're creating. But I'm generally an extrovert, so I should really love this stuff, and I do love it, and I have always loved it, and I knew it was time to move on when I stopped having that feeling. So life is way too short for us to be feeling like we are not loving what we're doing. So if you're not loving what you're doing, reevaluate it, realign with whatever you feel is the right thing to do, and take that leap of faith and go do it. That's the best advice I could possibly give you in this video. Because whether you decide to rebrand yourself or you decide to restart, the amount of work that it's gonna take to actually do both of those is honestly exactly the same. And sometimes slowing down and restarting and giving yourself that minute to just kind of reset can speed things up so much faster than if you tried to hold on to something that's not working for you right now because you maybe want the vanity metrics. And I trust me, I have been there. I've gone through that. I know exactly how that feels. I did not want people to come to my channel and see that I had 0 subscribers. I wanted them to come and see that I had, almost 20,000 subscribers. That's what I wanted people to see. But the bottom line is that if you're not happy, again, life is too short. Go do what's going to make you happy. Go do what is suiting your personality and aligns with your purpose and aligns with what you're trying to do in your life. So that's where I'm at. Sorry I got all crazy and sentimental on you guys, but it's going to be hard to leave. But I'm very excited, and I hope you'll come join me on this journey at Ashlee Tate. And I will link the new channel down in the description box. So if you'd love to come join me there, go ahead. And if you're currently on the Social Life Diaries, then you will get all of this right in your email box. And hopefully you'll come on over to the new channel and watch those videos. So anyway, thank you guys so much for being here, and get out there and unleash your something amazing. Nothing has changed on that front. I still want you guys to unleash your something amazing. And we're going to be creating some sustainable businesses over here on this other channel. So I'm very excited. Thank you again, and I will see you next week. Bye.